handrails sooner or later. That's just junk wood. That's not a big deal. That's a little older, but yeah, no, this is a rental. What I saw, here, concrete there. What I saw on the MLS was this here looked a lot worse. It does need a coat of paint. Maybe tack back up a little bit. You can see a couple pieces have been replaced, but it's not a huge deal. It looked a lot worse in the picture. Let's see if we got inside here. So there's a small dog as soon as you walk in, and that's not a huge deal. That can be cleaned up pretty easy. Old windows, but functional, just like they are. Not broken or cracked that I can see so far. So I like that they left the woodwork in place. They've got this laminate floor, and under this, I'm sure you've got hardwoods. Needs a paint job, a little bit of cleaning. It's a little dusty up there, but it's not terrible. It needs paint. It doesn't feel like it's leaning. It doesn't feel like it's settled terribly. Again, with the old windows, you can see that one right there. You can see the waviness of the old leaded glass. It needs paint. I'd even go so far as to paint all this woodwork, as opposed to trying to get that old paint off of it. Just paint the walls that grayish color, that realtor grayish beige, and paint on it trim white. With the old original doors. And walking through it, it doesn't seem like it's settled. It doesn't seem like it's leaning towards any corner too badly. So, older carpet. This is kind of a circular flow here. That's where we just were. That'll go upstairs. It's your half bath. Squeeze in here. Looks like they made a bathroom out of a closet. I don't see a light switch anywhere. There we go. Can use a little bit of love, but it doesn't need it for a rental. It doesn't need anything, especially in this area. It doesn't need anything. Nothing special. You need some flooring in the kitchen. Probably paint the cabinets in the kitchen. Definitely need some flooring in the kitchen. Comes with a refrigerator. Look at that. I'll take us down to the basement, so we'll check out the lower level and the upper level here in a second. I think one of the things keeping it from selling is lack of yard. Really though, makes it perfect for a rental. It's really all they've got. And put your fence back together there. And the deck's not in bad shape. Side door goes down to the basement. Your siding looks okay. That's really all the yard you got right there. You've got the garage. The roof on the garage doesn't look bad. It doesn't look great. Look bad. Your gutters have been full for too long. They need cleaned out. See if you can get a look at that roof, and the roof doesn't look bad at all. 3-dimensional shingles. Doesn't look too old. You've got a radon mitigation system already installed. And you got a little bit more yard there. And that's kind of all you've got for the back. Low maintenance. The air conditioner over here looks old. Let's take a peek at that. I mean, it's working. It's nice and cool in the house. 33-year-old air conditioner, but honest to goodness, first thing I would do with that thing is rip it out, get rid of it. If somebody wants air conditioning, if a tenant wants air conditioning, let them provide their own window units. They can put one upstairs, one downstairs. Central air units, just maintenance calls. It's not cold enough. It's not running right. It's noisy. That's just you having to get somebody out there constantly. Otherwise, I mean, it's got good bones so far. Let's go down here and check out the old furnace. There's your side door leading out there. And I can see why it hasn't sold. A homeowner is going to want something a little bit more than what we got here. The old concrete walls, you can see where it hasn't rained here in a little while, so I couldn't say if there's honest to goodness moisture intrusion or if that's just old. Yeah, it's just kind of it needs a good coat of dry lock. And that would really, honestly, that's me, what I give it. Whoa! Maybe get rid of that. Maybe get rid of that. There's our furnace. Somebody has painted it. It's old. It is old. It's a Linux, but it's old. Budget for a new one of those. It's not noisy. It's quiet as can be, and the Linux will run forever. But just be ready to put down $2,000 or $3,000 to get a new model in there. Your water heater, it's older as well. It's a 40-gallon. I see a date on it. I don't see anything scribbled on it when it was installed. It's probably 10 years older, so that seems to be that model. You've got a water softener in here, and again, well, it's going to take some cleanup right there, my man. That is going to take some cleanup. With mold starting to grow. So you're going to have a wet basement in that. You can see it all along this wall too. That floor right there. It's going to be a wet basement. Wood. The delamination on the walls is a sign of moisture. And we got this big guy right here. Now there's no movement there between them. The wall's not puckered out. So it's just a crack right now, but that would not need to be filled and sealed. So it doesn't get any worse. And then maybe look into some drainage outside to get the water away from there. 75, 42 days on the market. I can see why it's not selling. If you were interested in moving forward on this one, oh, it's skylights. There's a leak waiting to happen. It doesn't look like it's leaked. Keep on those flashings. Yeah, it's been on for so long now. Probably swing a better deal than what they're asking for it, but at the same time, it's gonna need some things before you can rent it out. It's a cool setup up here. Already got a portable AC up here. Make sure that comes with the house. And you've got baseboard heaters up here, and your thermostat right there for them. And that's typical of these older Cape Cods. So look at your roof. It's a really nice roof. Got something going on here. Cedar closet. Another AC unit. Yeah, so it's warm up here. It's probably 87 out today. And it's warm up here. It's not terrible. It's pretty warm. All in all, it's not a terrible house for the price. If you want to put the money into it. Doesn't need a roof. It will need windows. Sooner or later, it doesn't need them right now for a rental. If you were going to try and flip this, you need a roof. You need windows. You need to seal that basement. You don't need a roof. You need windows. You need to seal the basement. New furnace, new AC. If you're flipping it, you rip that thing out of here if you're using it as a rental. So, all right, I'll upload this, send it over to you.